Guess who? Hey everybody, Patti Tolley Parrish here with a new camera that I have cussed every which way to Sunday today, trying to get figured out and situated. The new iMovie is killing me, so this may not be edited at all, so oopsie in advance. Lord knows there's something I shouldn't be doing or saying, but we're just going to have to wing it because I'm getting itchy to do something, and we're going to roll with it. So right now I got a new, what the hell is this thing? A Vario JVC digital video camera with a zoom. So now I can do stuff like this that I couldn't do before. And will it focus? Oh, crap. Oh, yay. High def and old skin. Lovely. Gotta love that. Dave is going to rig me up this one straight little stand of a tripod that it's just one vertical limb that we're going to put directly overhead so I can orient the camera so that you're looking as if I'm looking. Right now you are upside down, but I can't operate the zoom and turn the camera around and get the tripod close to me enough this way that it's not falling off the back of the table. Long story. Trust me. I've tried everything. So, short of cussing and throwing it out in the backyard, I thought, screw it. I'm just going to, oopsie, should have probably edited that out. I'm just going to go with it. Now, you guys might remember these if you watched my Ustream where we did all those round jelly plate prints on that long piece of white denim, which I have not done anything with yet, but I need to if they're going to be Christmas presents. And I thought maybe collaging these would look kind of cool, tearing them up. And then I've been watching some Jane Davies videos. I always watch her little clips. And I love the stuff that she does where she just goes crazy painting loosely on a piece of paper and then she cuts it down. And my friend Ellen Vargo, who is a very talented artist, has been doing something similar but different and using a brayer. Oh, she only paints with a brayer when she does it. So I thought, you know what, we're going to throw a bunch of crap out here and just see what happens. So here we go. So this is a piece of mulberry paper. So if you remember before I started to do a video of mulberry paper where we used a lot of glazing liquid on it to give it some more strength, and then I used it for some book covers. I'll show you one. Just happen to have one back here. Remember this little ditty? Oh, look how far away that is. That looks kind of cool. Now let's see if I can zoom. Playing with the camera. Oh, hello, losing you. Oh, crap, too much. Sorry, put on your seatbelts. But anyway, this paper on this book is mulberry paper that I painted and used layers of the acrylic glaze and textured and stamped and made my marks and all that kind of good stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make another piece of that kind of paper to cover up something I had in mind. Maybe my next year's planner that I made. Remember my moleskin planner that I made? Actually, that's good through June. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm doing, basically. So let's be clear about that. I'm just going to start out, just to give it a little bit more strength and a little bit of vim and vigor, I'm going to add a little bit of this glazing medium straight down on the paper. And I'm going to take a real wide brush and just get it down there, and it's going to leave marks where it first made its little impression, and that's okay. That'll be part of my design element. How does that grab you? Guess we made a little more, huh? I think I made the same mistake at a previous video. Do you remember that? Too much glaze medium, and then it took too damn long to dry, and then I had to abandon the project on camera. I don't know. Deja vu. I'm not going to do that much on here. I'm just going to put a little bit. It'll sink into the background. We'll never see it. Hopefully it'll give it a little bit of strength towards the end. So there we go. We have, voila, a mess. So I thought I would start out with throwing some acrylics down and just kind of brayering them in. Whatever happens, happens. And I grabbed some, I just did a canvas for somebody, and I grabbed the paints off the table that I used over there, but I want to mix it up. Hang on. Let me see. I'm feeling red. Are you feeling red? I'm feeling red. Quinacridone Scarlet. That's pretty daggone red. Primary red. That looks pink. Quin Red. That's red. Quin Magenta. Okay, I don't want to go too crazy. I don't know. Let's just start slapping some of this crap on here and see what happens. I have no idea. I have no vision. I know that could be a shocker to most people that don't know me. Oops. That was the paint tube. I'm sure that came out loud and clear on the new video. But, oh, look at it sucking in there. And right off the bat, I'm thinking, not sure the glazing medium was a good idea. Why do I do this? Oh, sweet Moses. Let me get some of that off of there, maybe. Pull a little bit up. Oh, let's keep going. You know, what's the worst that can happen? Oh, ha 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 ha. Yes, do you see the problem already, people? The paper is probably too light and too wet for La Brayer. But are we going to let that stop us? I do not think so. There, looking a little scary. Now, did I just completely mess up the fibers? She's feeling a little thin, I gotta tell you. You know what? Abandoned project. Christ, hold on. Oh, someone shoot me, please. Let me try another piece of paper, shall we? Hold the phone. I'm wondering if I should just... The newsprint's too fine. I just had it in mind of doing a big piece of paper. You know? So, alright, in case you watch me hose up the last one, here we are again with a new piece of paper. And maybe the brush is the way to go. Not the brayer for this one. I don't know. Let's try it again, shall we? Let's go with brushing. Let's see where that gets me. Seems much more agreeable to the paper. She's sucking it up though, let me tell you that much. Pretty color red. Have no vision, of course. So tomorrow I won't be able to do this because I will be cooking for Turkey Day. We're going to go to my brother Skip's and have the holiday there because his mother-in-law Cass recently, actually last Friday, just got out of the hospital after weeks from being in there. Oh, should have cleaned the brush. Oh, no, I like it. And weeks of rehab. Oh, God bless her. It's Janine's mom. She's had such problems, but she's out, but not really up to travel. And quite frankly, the weather that we're having here in Baltimore, in the Baltimore area, we're not in Baltimore, but close enough, is not something you'd want anyone to be out in that had any sort of health issue. So, and it's supposed to get worse tomorrow. Thursday, I think it's supposed to be not too bad, but we're going to try to keep her inside and come to her so she can enjoy the holiday with us. So that's what we're doing. I'll be taking my world famous macaroni and cheese and sweet potato casserole. Mom's making her pumpkin pies. So much for that diet. prominently. I'm telling you. Let's throw another color. Am I getting too out of my color range here for what I got going on over there? Quite possible. Let me clean my brush a little bit. Oops, slopping water on it. Great. This is one of those new, I've used them a couple times, Catalyst brushes. They're the company that makes the rubber tools that we use on the jelly, that I use on the jelly plate. A lot of people use them on the jelly plate that just have the, you know, have the edges you can drag through for different designs. Those wedges, Catalyst wedges. Well, these are Catalyst. Let's see, you're upside down, so that way, let's see, does it focus? Oh, look how nice and clear. Cool. All right, let's put something, let's go something turquoisey in here a little bit. I don't know what this is. You notice my palette's like almost always the same. I noticed that on the last, actually the canvas that the person asked me to make for them. They requested beach colors, so I got away with that turquoise thing again. Of course, popped it with a little orange and bright yellows. But I like it. What can I say? Oh, had my mammogram yesterday, all clear. Yeah, I assumed I was, but you never know. You got to do that every year, girls. I had somebody yesterday at work tell me she hasn't had one in 2 years because it hurts too much. After I slapped her about the head and arms and face, called her names. No, I didn't really do that, but I wanted to, because it's you know what, 30 seconds, people suck it the hell up. If you, especially, how many kids do people have? Delivered those babies, you're in labor, pretty sure you can handle a mammogram. Oh, might save your life, but I'm good. So, what am I doing here? I don't know. Let's put something down the middle of this with this unbleached titanium. Maybe something this way. I don't want these all painty blocks either. I'm hearing Jane Davies have a heart attack as I do this. So I know I'm not doing what she does so much, but she's got such a good eye. My eye, eh. I'm not so sure about that, but you know what? It's paper and paint. Who cares? That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. I think I need a little black. Don't you think? A little black, a little black. Oh, you know what? Let's do something just kind of... Oops, look at this. Got paint everywhere. Put a little black over here. So I'm not talking as much. Thank God, right? I am trying to watch this camera, pay attention to what's going on with that. And see how it's reacting and what it looks like and all that kind of good stuff. So I'm a little distracted, but I figured whatever I did, I would just record. Be gone. So we had some kind of video to throw out there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let this dry up a little bit. Oops, sorry. Ah, crap. Great. Yeah, this mulberry paper may be gonna be my undermining. I like it. I like the feel of it. I love how this red and orange look on there, actually. I don't need to dry this all the way. I just want to dry it a little bit. You know, instead of pulling this up with cardstock, I bet it would lift easier with deli. What do you think? We're going to see very shortly. Yeah, so somebody, gosh, I forget her name, was asking me if I've messed with the new iMovie. I was trying today, and sweet Moses, like ready to shoot myself. Yeah, just changed the look of it. My ass. Oh, said it again. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not sure, but it's just not as easy. Maybe because I introduced a new camera. Usually I record right on my laptop, so there was no upload. There was none of that. There was just, you know, it was right in iMovie. I could edit it. I got the editing on that, but even the editing is different because I can't quite figure out the interface yet. I know that sounds ridiculous, and I'm usually fairly decent at figuring that stuff out. And Apple usually makes it so simple that once you do see it, you feel like an idiot because you didn't see it at first. So I'm hoping that's the case. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. I really don't. Just some scratchy organic lines. A little bit of this will show through. Kind of cleaning my brush off there. That was fancy, wasn't it? Alright, what else do I have over here? I think I should put a little more of this red over on this side. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm not sure about the catalyst brush for this, because this thing, I need like a big bucket of water or something for that Hummer. I'm going to go back to one of my old faves. One of my old, oops, Simply Simmons, Simmons. That's what I'm going to do. Wet it a little bit so this goes a little bit further. A little thinner. Oh, that's better. Yeah, that's better. The brush is the better brush for this paper, too. Yes, 'tis. So this isn't really a tutorial because I don't know what the jack I'm doing. I'm just doing. I've been trying to do watercolor. Guess what? Not going well. That's trickier than it looks. I need a class, I guess. I just need to get the feel of the watercolor to water ratio and the I don't know what happens when you mix. I've been watching tons of videos, which was another problem this week because apparently our modem it didn't go up, but I was trying to watch YouTube videos. Did you ever get them to stutter step and just stop and go and stop and have to spool and then go and stop? Driving me bananas. So we called Verizon one night and they sent us a new modem, and I hooked it up today. And they were right so far. No stutter stepping. Thank you, Jesus. Why does this not look anything like Jane Davies? Isn't that a shocker? I do need like 4 gallons of water over here when I do this. Oh Lord, can you hear those footsteps? That's Mojo and Babe. It must be 8 o'clock snack time. Oh, they're going to get Aunt Linda. Let's see if can I make any marks? Oh yeah, looky there. That one's pretty dry. Okay, let's dry it a little bit more. And I'm going to use a little bit of deli here and there to try to pick some up. Yellow's kind of wet. Another thing with the watercolor, of course, I'm investing heavily in Daniel Smith watercolors. Little by little, as I see a color I can't live without, thinking I can do my abstract stuff, but lo and behold, you kind of got to learn how to paint things, objects, impressionistic objects, I guess. But when one cannot paint a crooked line, that's very difficult. At least it is for me, so I don't know, I'm trying. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I'm fast forwarding this and figured that out and you don't have to live through this experience.